Hello and welcome to today's beginner's legs workout. We're going to be keeping the exercises very simple today, straightforward but effective. Okay, so I just want you to take a wide stance and then stretch across to each side. So here we're just loosening off, stretching through the inner thighs. Both feet should be straight forward. Holding the stretch longer if you feel you need to, but if not, just follow my pace. Two more, and then we're coming to a narrower stance, feet hip width apart and down to your squats. So here, pushing your hips down and back, squeezing your glutes as you stand. So control as you stand. Breathe out as you stand up. You don't need to go so deep. It's fine if you're doing low or shallow squats. Hands can come up in front of you, or they could just be relaxed down. Two more. Well done. So just now, just move the legs, shake the legs out a bit. We're doing high knees. So we're just going to bring the knee up straight as high as you can. This might be just below hip height, higher. Just going to your range, because the more you do this, the more range you'll get over time. If this is your first time, it might feel quite tight, quite stiff, like you don't really have that much range. So just being conscious here that you're staying balanced, that your legs staying straight, the knees not coming across or falling out. Two more. Well done. Okay, so we're now going to step forward, slowly into a lunge. Legs are straight, feet are straight. We dip down into the lunge, then we swap legs. Front knee needs to be straight, back leg straight, knees stable. So we don't want the front knee wobbling side to side, or the back leg crossing under and behind. Staying strong, working at your own pace. So slow it down if you need to. Again, hands in front of you or down to the side. Two more. Well done. We're going to now go into plie squats. So your heels need to be wider than your hips, toes facing out. Make sure both of your feet are doing the same thing. Sit down into the squat. Squeeze your glutes as you stand. Breathe out as you stand. This is working your inner thighs and your bum. Last two. And then we're now going onto the mat. Okay, so coming down, briefly stretch your back. Then we're going onto your hands and knees, and we're going into a bird dog, leg only. So this exercise, you drive the knee under and then you take it out and back. So the heel is the same height as the hip, and we're just staying on the right side. The challenge here is to keep the hips level and to keep the heel in line with the hip so that it's not going higher. Two more. Briefly stretch, and then to the other side. Two more. Briefly stretch. And then you're going to lie forward onto the mat, flat on your stomach. Okay, so we're doing your leg lift, really using your glutes to do the action. We're going to do 4 on each leg, repeat twice. So relax your head and neck. Right leg first. Lift up, then relax. Swap legs. After your 4th, back to your first leg. So we're back to the right leg. Swap legs. Well done. Stretch your back into child pose, and then we're coming onto your back. So we're going to your bridge dips, heels underneath your knees, back relaxed, onto the mat. We're going to gently squeeze the glutes, engage your abdominal muscles, draw up gently onto your bridge. Then when we reach the top part of the bridge, we're going to come 3/4 of the way down and then push back up. So you pause at each point. Breathe out as we go up, slowly down. Here we're keeping the knees still and stable, legs straight. Two more. Carefully down, and then coming back up to stand. So sitting up and then to stand. Okay, so we're going to go back now into your squats, feet hip width apart, carefully down to your squats. Same as before, only as deep as you can. Squeeze the glutes as you stand. So gently bringing your glutes together as you stand up to control the speed and to support your lower back. Two more. Then we're going to your high knees. So back here. This time, if you want to, you can go a little bit faster just to get the heart rate up. Two more. Well done. Okay, we're going again forward to your lunges. This time we're going to stay down in the lunge and do 4 pulses. So you balance in position, pulse for 4, and then swap sides. If this is at all painful or tiring, then just go back to your normal lunges. Last one. We're back to plie squats. Legs might be feeling a little bit tired and warm now. Same as before. Heels wider than your hips. Toes out. Drawing your glutes together as you stand. Breathing out as you stand. Two more. Well done. So we're going back to the mat now. We're going back to our bird dog, but this time we're going to hold. So, hands and knees. We're going to keep the hips level. You're going to draw up and hold. So here we're making the glutes work to hold. We're making the lower back work. So you need to make sure that you're drawing in and holding the stomach muscles. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Briefly stretch and then to the other side. Position yourself. Feel that you're level and hold. Stomach muscles drawn in. Nice long, slow breathing. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Briefly stretch, and then we're going to repeat. So back to the right leg. This time, if you feel balanced enough, we're going to take the opposite arm to the other side. Forwards with the arm, keeping the hand level with the shoulder. Stay strong here, stay balanced. Weight equally between the knee and the hand. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Last time then on the left. Take the left leg out, balance, then follow with the right arm. Hold there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Again, briefly stretch. Okay, so a bit of a tough exercise now. We're going into a hand plank. So this is some exercise for your stomach muscles and core too, as well as upper body. But we're going to be working the glutes by going into slow ladder climb. So you're into a hand plank and you're just going to draw your knee up, through, and then the other leg. Balance between. If you need to rest and go into child pose at any point, then do. Push through if you're okay to. This is just a 30-second exercise. Two more. And then stretch. Well done. So to finish, we're just going onto your back and holding a bridge. So this is our last minute. Heels underneath your knees, glutes tight, stomach muscles drawn in. We're going to lift up, push from the glutes, hold. So knee, hip and shoulder points should be in a diagonal line. Keep the breathing nice and slow. Be conscious throughout the exercise to keep your hips level, to keep the glutes pushing and holding. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Bring your knees to your chest. Gently roll out your lower back. Okay, so it'd be a good idea now to go on to one of the stretch videos, especially as we've worked your legs quite hard today. Initially you'll find that you might ache more in the hamstrings and quads, so the front and back of your thighs. But if you do this session regularly, you'll soon build up lower body strength. Well done, thank you very much.